What's cracking, cuz?
Hey,
We live here again talking to Texas podcast, and I got my motherfucking nigga. Even though you don't know, even though you don't need no introduction. For those that don't know who you are, let them know who you are, man.
Hollywood, but Brandon, but I go by Wood.
Already. And at this time, I do like to give people their flowers. Man, I see who you was. I see how you was growing up, even as an adult, to who you are now. And I just want to say that I am proud of you for the transition that you have made. You know, a lot of people, especially down here in Brazoria County, you know, they don't like to let go of a person's past, but I am the one of the few that will, without a shadow of a doubt, let go of a person's past.
Bet.
You know, especially, you know, a person that I've known personally. So I just want to say that I'm proud of you for being the father that you are, you know, doing the whole 360 and just keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Bet. Appreciate it.
Already, man. So I know you have people in Florida. Did you grow up there in Florida?
Nah, I ain't grew up there in Florida. I grew up in Freeport, really, but I'm from Bay City. So I left there when I was 12. That's when I got here. And I've been here ever since.
Oh, okay.
But I lived in Florida before I went to high school for a little bit, came back. So I was back and forth for a little bit. But yeah, my mom and my sisters stay that way.
Oh, okay. And every child needs their father.
Facts.
And you was living with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
How was it living with your dad?
I ain't gonna lie. Pops was stiff.
Right.
Yeah,
Real
Pops
tough.
was stiff. But a lot of structure there though. You know,
Yeah.
shit, it was respect.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no other way. You know what I'm saying? He a little watered down now though.
Come on,
you know,
man.
he had so many kids.
Yeah.
They done broke him.
Come on, man.
But now growing up, man, I had a good life. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in sports. You know, he stayed on me by my schoolwork. You know, we was in the horses trail riding. So, you know, they had to build fences and all that type of shit on weekends. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Right,
Pops
real.
was, yeah. That's my nigga.
Yeah. Speaking of being a dad, you know, you were a dad at a young age.
Hell yeah.
But how old were you?
So, I know I was in 8th grade when she got pregnant. So I was like 14, 15-ish. So I think she was pregnant at 14 and had it at 15.
Okay.
But like end of the 8th grade year or something like that.
And
Yeah, I was young.
And I know it was hard, you know, but explain to me, how was it being a father at such a young age?
Really, our people, you know what I'm saying? Our people did most of the work. We was kids, you know.
Right.
So, but at the same time, it was like you gonna handle your responsibility too.
Absolutely.
When this baby cry, you the one gonna be up with this baby.
Yeah.
When the baby need to be changed, you the one gonna change this baby.
Come on.
You know, so it was cool though. It was a learning experience. So having to grow up and try to raise a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
right.
It do take a village though.
Real
And we pretty much had that. So
absolutely, man.
yeah.
And a lot of people, they aren't fortunate to have, you know what I'm saying, their parents, you know, able to provide and step in. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to your parents for doing
big
that,
shout
man,
out.
for sure.
Big shout
And
out.
her parents. You know what I'm saying? How many kids do you have?
I got 5.
Come on, man.
I got 5 kids. 3 girls, 2 boys.
And how many baby mamas?
4.
5 kids, 4 baby mamas. That's when you
4.
know you got a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I was just fucking. I got 4.
So how you manage that shit?
Man, say hey,
Yeah.
it ain't for the week. I tell
Come
you
on,
that.
man. Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't for the week, but you know, I ain't gonna say it was all bad because it wasn't, but it for sure show, yeah. You know, so dealing with different personalities, different,
Right.
you know, different ways of raising kids, you know, so yeah, that shit little it can get a little hectic at times. So
Yeah, real time.
yeah.
So are you saying that you keep it cordial as much as you can, or you know what I'm saying?
It depends on the situation, you know, because my baby moms get a little rough,
Come on, man.
you know, so sometimes I don't want to back down neither, you know, but for the most part, we cordial. You know, we gonna try to get along, but
Right, right.
when it's up, it's up.
Yeah, come on, man. yeah,
Real
straight
shit.
up.
When it's up, it's up.
You know, I see you spending more time with one of your daughters.
Facts. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
how did that come about?
Well, man, that baby mama, you know, we kind of been through a lot of shit, but you know, right now she out of town working. You know,
Okay.
trying to, you know, whatever she got going on, but
Yeah.
that's how I end up, you know, coming in and getting my baby, whatever. Hey, and it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
yeah, we enjoying it. You know, it's a learning experience for me and her. You know, so we making the best of it. We rocking out,
Right,
we rocking out.
absolutely. And it is a learning experience. You know, because I got my son living with me now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was something I've been wanting for years. You know, but just being able to, you know, take him to school,
Thanks.
just being able to pick him up from school, you know, pick him up for practice, you know, making sure he fed, knowing that he got
Responsibility.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Responsibilities.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And like I said, at the end of the day, I am proud of you because, you know, there ain't a lot of fathers that'll step up and take care of that responsibility.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Most fathers will run from that responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we need more men like that to step up and say, you know, we too can do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We too are just as important to the child, you know what I'm saying, as the mother.
Oh, my mama.
You know what I'm saying? So again, man, I'm proud of you for that
Appreciate
shit. And I'll never stop saying that because we need more black fathers to be in these kids' lives. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But
because they turn out better. Let me say that loud and clear. They turn out better.
That's what statistics. How you say that word?
You know what I'm
Statistics.
saying? Yeah.
That what they say.
They turn out better
Yeah.
when the father is present.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be talking shit when they
Come
see
on,
you.
man. Yeah, but it's facts
Yeah.
though. It's really facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I am proud of you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? To keep doing that.
Appreciate it.
You been to prison before?
State jail, baby.
State
Yeah.
jail, baby.
Nah, I've been to state jail.
State
about 3 times.
state jail. 3 times, man. So you ain't learned the first time.
Hell no.
Nor did you learn the second time.
Nah. I was on my way though.
Yeah.
I was up that hill, and you know, but
What made you turn to the streets?
bro, I just always been in and out of trouble since I was a kid. You know, like, bro, I was like 10, 11. Like, been scared straight programs. And then Bay City had this little thing, you know, they used to have boot camp over there.
Right.
But they had a little thing called, I think it was like motivational day or something like that. To where you would like have to go spend a day out there. And I was on probation and I was just, I don't know, fighting. And so I don't know. At that time, I guess it was just the environment. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
so, you know, when I talk about the streets, you know, I'm talking about, you know, when you're out there hustling, you know, is it Was it the money? Was it, flossing, the status?
For shit show, the money
Yeah,
and the women
yeah,
and the cars, the swingers, but for shit show, the money though, that's
yeah,
gonna grab you every time,
yeah.
every time. So, and if you ain't got no control, yeah,
Come on,
sucked in
man.
that life.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you sucked in that life.
So there's a lot of things that come with the streets,
Yeah, facts.
and one of them is you can get set up.
For shit show, for shit show, for shit show. On my mama.
And I heard that you had a female that tried to set you up at one point.
Man, look. Yeah.
Can you walk me through that time?
All right, so look. I used to go to this Buc-ee's. And there was this chick up in there.
Shout out to Buc-ee's, man.
Yeah. And it was so it was this chick up in there. So I used to always flirt with her, try to fuck with her, whatever. And flashing money, being
on, man.
extra, you know what I'm saying? Joking and shit. And so, but she would always, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really get no action like that.
Yeah.
But I get a little,
Come on.
So it was a time, this is another story, but I ended up getting hit for a bunch of money and all that shit got out. So, like shortly after that, I ended up getting a call one day.
We gonna get to that story too.
Bet.
Yeah.
So shortly after that, I ended up getting a call one day out the blue, and it was her. So I'm like, hello, and she's like, yeah, what's up? What you doing? Woo. So I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Because it ain't never come like that. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Long story short,
it didn't came easy this time.
Yeah. And that was kind of a red flag to me.
Come on,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted the bitch.
Come on, man. Yeah.
So, she ended up talking about chilling or whatever. So when she said that, I remember I was at my homegirl house. And when she said that, I remember telling her, like, trying to set me up. This bitch trying to set me up. So she like, nigga, you tripping. Ooh, you tripping. If you trying to set you up, why you fucking with her? Hang up the phone. I'm like, nah, I want to fuck this hoe.
Come on,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? So she ended up giving me like a location or whatever to go get her. So I go to the apartments. Boom, I pull up in the apartments. So she come down. We're kind of talking for a little bit or whatever. But I'm really ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm really ready just to burn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm already on edge from all the other shit that was going on.
Yeah.
When I guess another female ended up coming down, trying to get me to go up. But I'm like, hell nah, I ain't come for all that. Like, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
So she ended up burning off or whatever. So she's like, all right, we can go or whatever. But we kind of hesitant, stalling and shit. So we end up pulling out the apartments. So she's like, nah, I'm gonna stay. I'm like, all right, well, go on, get out my shit. You know what I'm saying? So
come on.
So she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So I'm like, all right. So boom, we jump on the road. We hit the feeder. My pops always told me, nigga, when you driving, watch all your mirrors.
Absolutely.
So I watch all my motherfucking mirrors. But I see like a truck with like the little LED lights or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of pull out or whatever too. So we riding whatever. I'm going to my homegirl house, who I was at when I got the phone call. So I see the truck like behind us. So boom, off the feeder, I make a right. When I make a right, they make a right. So when I'm coming to the next street, I made another right. So when I make another right, I'm looking in my mirror, I see the truck make a right, but jerk the wheel back. It kept straight.
Right.
So boom, I pull up to the crib. I take out running in the house. So I take out running in the house. I'm like, bitch, switching vehicles. So she like, what you doing? I'm like, man, I got the bitch in the car, switching vehicles. She like, nigga, you tripping.
Yeah.
You know this bitch trying to set you up, but you tripping.
Come
man,
on,
fuck
man.
all that.
Yeah.
Man, switch me cars.
Yeah.
So boom, run back outside. I'm like, hey, come on, we're gonna switch cars. So boom, we switch cars. I burn out. Boom. Now I'm shooting off to the country. Like, so I end up making a phone call. I call my pops. I'm like, hey, ooh, I need the key to the crib. Ooh. So he like, well, I'm about to leave. I'll just meet you. So in the midst of me like being on my way, he hit me like, well, I'm gonna just leave the key somewhere stashed for you at this little Buc-ee's or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. I get to the Buc-ee's, get the key. Now I'm headed back to the spot or whatever.
Yeah.
By this time, he like, why you being extra? Why we switching vehicles and stopping and ooh, man, we ride.
Yeah.
So, but at this point, I feel like every time we get to like a sign or a county road, you know, you grab a phone. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, yeah, I think I'm really being, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
right.
I could be tripping, but I know I ain't tripping.
Come on, man.
I know I ain't tripping. So, but I want to hit this out.
Yeah.
So, boom, make it to the crib. Well, I'm back up a little bit. So we on our way. So we come to a spot to where it was. So when it was, those are two different county roads.
Come on, man.
But it comes back to one. You know what I'm saying? It
Gotcha.
connects back to one road.
Right.
So me thinking this already, like staying on one road, I was like, I'm gonna just take the other road and just come back around the other way. So boom, I hit the one road. So when I hit the one road, we get to the sign. I'm paying attention. Boom, grab the phone. So I'm like, yeah, I think this is what it is.
Yeah.
So when we pull around, but the driveway long. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of drive off up in there.
Come on, man.
And you got to know where you at to know, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when we get in there, boom, get in the room, sit down on the couch or whatever, boom, I jump up, go grab my gun. You know, that's just protocol.
Absolutely.
So when I do that or whatever, I'm like, fuck it. Let's go to the room. Let's go chill in the room, whatever. So do that, I come back, I'm like, let me make sure I lock the door. So when I do that, I look outside. When I look outside, the way we came was the way that same truck came.
Come on, man.
That I seen in Lake Jackson. And they was creeping.
Real talk.
But you got to know what to look for when you in the country. So you not knowing, you got to drive all the way.
Come on,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I see it. Boom, I shut the door. I like the door. Boom. I run that bitch. I'm like, hey, man, you sure you ain't trying to set me up? Nah, you tripping by this time. But I think it's shit kind of uncomfortable. Like,
come on, man.
So, I'm like, man, I'm gonna pop this out because I think this was going on. So I'm gonna get up out of here. And boom. I'm like, man, come on, what's up? Ooh, what's up? Slapping that ass. The ass was fat too.
Come on, man.
The ass was fat. You know who you is.
Come on, yeah.
You know who you is. Yeah. That was fat.
Come on, man.
So boom. So she finally ended up telling me like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'll let we could do whatever. I'll let you whatever. So but she like, when we fuck around, you can't put it all the way in.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, yeah, that's on some bullshit. So the way the room was set up, when we get positioned, I get positioned to where I could look at the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to hit her from the back and she got all that ass.
Yeah.
But I'm watching the door.
You on note now.
I'm on note.
Yeah.
I'm watching the door. So I grabbed a burner.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a burner. I sit it on the ass, on the back. And I'm like, if anybody come in this house, I'm going to hit you first.
Yeah, come on, man.
And then it's just going to go, it's just what it is.
Come on, man.
So, you know, we do all the thing or whatever. And after that, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
The plan was to stay.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't waking up to nobody over me.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Fuck all
time.
that. So
yeah, real time.
I'm like, come on, get this shit, we finna go. So she's like, well, I thought I was staying. I like, nah, we ain't, we finna go. So she's like, all right, bet. So boom, we leave. And when we head back to LJ, I just pulled straight back into the apartments. I never switched vehicles or nothing again. Boom.
Yeah.
I just pull up. So when I pull back in, when I get to the spot to where I pick her up from, it's people on the balcony. But they not recognizing the car that I was in.
Right.
You know, so but when they snap, when we pull up and they snap, they all duck down behind the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So boom, she get out. Soon as she get out, soon as I drive out, I get a text message. Nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. Woo, you hit my bitch,
man.
nigga. When I see you niggas on site, nigga, woo, whatever. Long story short, mutual people or whatever. But I ended up going to a little apartment or whatever where he was at, and he was there, and we ended up having words and going outside, and we ended up fighting, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I done seen them before together, and you know, looked at them, and
yeah,
they know. They know I know.
Man. That's wild, man. That's
well, she know.
Yeah.
She know. Yeah. But you know, that's how the little setup shit, you know. So what a pops your bitch though.
Real
we
talk.
made history.
Talk that shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch got history.
Come on, man. So
I seen her the other day. Covered out the dollar store. She
yeah.
Did
she look at you? Go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Seen the ghost. Oh my mama.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I see why they boy put the kids in her.
Real talk, man.
But yeah, nah, true story though.
Yeah, that shit wild. But I heard you talk about, you know what I'm saying, how you had got hit before that.
Yeah.
You know, it like I say, all this come with the streets.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you got hit prior to that.
Right. Yeah. So how this happened, I'm real cool with these sisters. You know, and like everybody knows, like everybody that's around here, like, heard what happened, kind of know the story, you know, whatever. But so I'm cool with these sisters or whatever, and they my niggas, like locked in or whatever.
Right.
So one of them had a dude or whatever. He was locked up, and you know, I would look out for him and shit or whatever. So we ended up becoming real close or whatever. So, you know, I'm doing my thing, hustling or whatever. The nigga come on, we rocking and shit. And I guess the whole time he plotting.
Come on, man.
But, you know, when some shit happen, and then you finally go back and you rethink about some shit and replay a lot of shit, then you start to put the pieces to the puzzle together.
Come on, man.
Like, yeah, this is the kind of time I think that, you know, they was plotting or they was, you know, so. But I'll never forget, man, that nigga was talking, bro.
Yeah.
And that nigga asked me one day, he was like, Wood. So I'm like, what's up? He was like, you know how to play chess? And I was like, nah, I don't know how to play chess. And and when I said that, he was like, why you don't know how to play chess? I play shit, I don't know, I never cared to learn.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, to play chess.
Right.
And he was like, you been to jail though, huh? I was like, yeah. And he was like, but you a street nigga too. He was like, so every street nigga should know how to play chess.
That's a word.
But I ain't care about chess. Every time I got in trouble with the jail, like, I'm a push up workout type of nigga. Like,
man.
You know, I stayed away from dominoes and all that shit that'll start a fight, that'll keep me out of shit. I'm good over here with the commissary, the phone, and my push-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I never cared about chess. You know what I'm saying? But like he told me, he was like, every street nigga should know how to play chess. And he was like, when you in the streets, like, it's how you move. Playing chess, it's a thinking game.
Right.
You know, he running this down to me. So I feel like once I replayed everything at that moment, the plot was on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he knew right then he had the up.
Yeah.
Because he already putting his moves in play. And like they say, when you're in chess, think 2 or 3 moves ahead. when you playing chess. So he was already thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead of me, knowing I ain't know how to play chess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
man, now, you know, so, and there was another time too, like, we was chilling with him. He was looking at me. He was like, you know what? He was like, it ain't in you. You ain't about that. You a pretty nigga. You ain't about that shit like
Come on, man.
and it was just, you know, I laughed too. I'm like, bro, like, you, all right. You just don't know though. Like,
yeah. Come on,
and
man.
I remember he showed me a tattoo. It was like, it had a tattoo say, goddamn fool. And he was like, see me? He was like, I'm a goddamn fool.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, so I just kind of laughed it off, not, you know what I'm saying? So, but, so long story short, get to the story. I ended up getting busted catching the case. So in the process of me fighting the case, I ended up getting into it with my baby mama. And I ended up, you know, putting my hands on my baby mama or whatever.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly. But I done already did my time for that. So
Come on, man. Yeah.
You know, we gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
You know, I did that.
Come on, man.
BM, I'm sorry though. You know, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know, I end up doing that. So now I'm fighting this drug case, and I had to go to court the next day after my BM had gotten into it or whatever. So when I go to when I go to court, let me see. I'm gonna give it to y'all. I gotta make sure I got it right now.
Yeah.
So I ended up having a safe with some money, and I had a bunch of drugs. Obviously, you know, whatever.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. And so they say. And I had left a partner house and, you know, made it to their shit.
Right.
And from there, the next morning, I ended up going to court. But so now on my way to court, I'm like hoping that I don't got this warrant from the day before.
Right.
So, but I gotta go to court though. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I get in the courtroom, whatever. You know, the judge, you know, roll calling. And my lawyer come up and he called the holler. So I'm like, he like, sit down. But the way he said it,
Yeah,
I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
So all I'm waiting on is for the judge to, once I check in, I'm good, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I can burn. So, boom, we do that. And outside was my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? She had took me. So she like, come here. So I'm like, what's up? She like, bro. But she had been calling to see if I had a warrant or whatever while I was there. So she like, come here. So I go out. I'm like, what's up? She like, bro, you got a warrant. I'm like, damn, for real? She like, yeah. She like, you got a warrant. So I'm like, for what? She like, an aggravated assault and, you know, another one for, I guess, like choking or whatever. So I'm like, fuck. So while we out there talking, my lawyer walked by with like 6, 7 sheriffs. So when my lawyer walked by, he don't say nothing to me. Boom, they walk in. But when they walk in, yeah, he a whole ass nigga because I paid him.
Come on, man.
Walk ass. But so when they walk in, the last one had a paper in his hand and he had it folded like tucked, but he cut his eye at me. When he cut his eye at me, I knew. I was like, yeah, they finna get me.
Yeah.
So, but they should have got me right then.
Yeah.
So when they go in, I'm like, I'm gone. I shoot out. Boom. I shoot out the courtroom. Allegedly.
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly. And so when I shoot out, well, fuck it, I checked in, so I was there. So fuck it. Shit.
Yeah. Come
So,
on,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
So boom, I shoot out the courtroom.
Yeah.
So I make it to the car. So she make it to the car. She was a little heavy set, so she make it to the car or whatever. When she make it to the car, now she get on the phone with her dude. She like, we just left the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, your boy on the run. He wanted. So I remember them saying like, well, what are you gonna do? So I'm like, shit, I'm going on the run. I'm like, I'm gonna get my bread, this and that. I'm going to run. And but I'm fucked up about this shit the day before with my BM. So we'll make it to their crib. You know, I end up fucking with all the ingredients and shit that I had.
Absolutely.
And I was, you know, fucking with some bread or whatever. And while I'm fucking with all that, I'm really kind of like emotional and all kind of up and down. So
Yeah.
I remember saying like, I remember I laid back on the bed and I ended up kind of dozing off. And I remember when I dozed off, someone was just like, get up, get up, get up. So I remember I got up. When I got up, I looked around, wasn't nobody in the house. And something just kept telling me like, B, get up and leave, like leave, leave. And I remember telling myself like, I'm gonna lay down a few more minutes, then I'm gonna get up. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna burn off whatever.
Yeah.
So when I lay back down, the next thing I hear is the front door opening up and she coming through the house with the logs. So when I look, I could see the logs from the room, from the room through the hallway and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. But I started panicking because I got all the shit out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. So I went to try to grab it. But I'm like, fuck, I just jumped up and met him. Like, I just met him in the living room, whatever. You know, I'm like, man, what's up? You know, she's like, bro. So I'm like, man, I'm like, what's up? So they like, you such and such. I'm like, yeah. So they're like, come on, you already know why we here.
Right.
So when we walking out, you know, they searching me, taking everything off me, my wallet, my money, and whatever. And I ended up asking one of them, like, how y'all know where I was at? And you're like, man, we just, you know what I'm saying? We just here.
Come on,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? So
yeah,
we walk out or whatever. They give them all my shit, my wallet. So I'm like, let me keep my wallet and shit. They're like, nah, we gon' whatever. So I'm like, fuck, all right. Well, they take me to the jail. Boom. I had a bondsman that would always come fuck with me. So I called the bondsman. You know, I need to get out. So they're like, all right, we'll bring the paperwork up there. You know, so I called them too, like, hey, the bondsman gonna come up here, get some bread, like, and the bread today, you know, and meet me or whatever.
Right.
Come up here and meet them.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to go to the county. I was trying to get out of Lake Jackson. And we do that shit. Now I signed the papers, but now the bunch like, we just waiting on them for the money. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting there. I guess probably like 30 minutes or something probably go by. And a police come there, they come get me. So for a split second, I'm thinking like, all right, now I'm finna get up out this hole.
Yeah, come on, man.
But we don't walk to the side where I gotta go get processed out. We walking into like a office interrogate, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, what the fuck? You know, so we go in that hole and we sit down or whatever, and the lady like, your sister and them just called and reported and said that somebody broke in their house and your safe and stuff come up missing. Like,
come on, man.
You know, so I remember when they said that, I put my head down, I started crying. I'm like, damn. Because I know the next answer.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to think. But I'm fucked up too, though. Because now I'm trying to think how the fuck I'm going to get out of jail.
Yeah.
So, she like, pick your head up, I need to talk to you, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So she like, how much money was in that safe?
Come on, man.
I start crying a little harder.
Yeah.
So for a split second, like I was thinking about like lying, saying, you know what I'm saying, a small amount or whatever. I like, fuck it. I'm gonna just tell him the truth or whatever. So I had told him, you know what I'm saying, how much money was in the safe. And when I told her, I remember she kind of made like damn, like, and I remember I put my head and I was like, fuck. Now the next question finna come. And I ain't had no job at that time. I was getting out the streets, you know, allegedly. So, she was like, big head, we need to talk to you. So I'm like, all right. So she was like, where you get that money from? But at this time, I had a bunch of dogs. I was in the, you know, fucking with dogs and shit. So at this time, I had like 20, 25 dogs in the country or whatever. And so I remember when I told her that, I was like, well, you know, I be breeding dogs or whatever. And so she kind of looked at me like I was fighting them hoes. But I was like, nah, this ain't that, woo. You know, I got pictures, this and that, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So, boom, I ended up going to the county. But I couldn't get out of jail. I had to stay in the county. So I remember in the county getting a visit. And it was her and the boyfriend.
Come on, man.
And I got on the phone with her. And we kind of talking or whatever. And I kind of break down about it. Because now I'm having time to process everything too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I'm in that bitch, and you know, and I'm fucked up because, bro, like that was family to me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
for
So,
sure.
and like, so like I'm breaking down or whatever. As we talk, I start breaking down or whatever. And when I remember when I broke down, she was fucked up, and she was like, "Fuck." She put the phone down. She was like, "I can't do this," and she left. And she left visitation.
Come
So
on,
when she
man.
walked out of visitation, he get on the phone. So he get on the phone. Will pick your head up. He like talk to me. So I remember I looked at him or whatever, and I was like, bro, whoever got me, bro, I was like, I'm gonna kill him when I get out of jail. And I'm gonna break it down again, and he was like, look at me. And when I looked at him, the nigga was like, bro, we gonna get them niggas.
Come on, man.
And it was just a look like, I like, bro, they really playing with me.
Yeah.
So, boom, I'm like, fuck all that. I'm like, look, get your old lady to bring my beam up here to see. So he like, all right. So I get another visit, and it's my baby mama, but it's not my BM and her. It's my BM and him.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So while we on the phone, I could tell like he really watching me hard, like trying to like lip read to see what I'm,
Right.
you know. So
Right.
and I kind of really knew, like, I feel like my baby mama was like uncomfortable because they like you knew, everybody knew like how, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
and so I remember like telling her like, I'm gonna ask you some questions, just say yes or no or whatever, like nod your head or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So
Right.
like, all right. So I remember like, is you scared? Like, you know, she was like, yeah. So I was like, do they be coming by and all that? She was like, yeah. So I asked a few more questions or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I gotta get up out of here. So, but my old man,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my old man tell my mom and them like I get him out, but he gonna sit 2 weeks.
Teach you a lesson.
And then like he gotta calm down.
Yeah.
Can't get him out right now. He tripping. Like, make him calm down a little bit. I freaked out.
Come on, man.
Cause I'm like, I gotta get up out this bitch. I'm like, 2 weeks. Like, I gotta chase the money. The money, 2 weeks is too far. Like,
yeah.
So he like, fuck that. He like, gotta sit 2 weeks. And that nigga made me sit 2 weeks.
2 weeks in that bitch.
And my nigga though, shout out Pops.
Yeah,
Brady, yeah. The nigga made me sit 2 weeks
Pops,
though,
man.
You
Yeah.
know? But my nigga was trying to save me though. You know
Real
what I'm saying?
talk.
Cause he,
Yeah.
And so boom, I end up getting out. So when I'm getting out or whatever, as soon as I jump in the car, I turn my cell phone on. As soon as I turn my phone on, they was calling my phone.
Come on, man.
So I remember telling my baby mom, like, look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of shook her head. And I remember I didn't answer. So then I get a text. Man, what's up, bro? You know you out of jail. What kind of games you playing? I'm trying to chill.
Yeah.
You know, because my old man ended up telling me, like, don't waste my money. You know what I'm saying? We spent a lot of money to get you out. Don't waste my money. So I'm trying to respect that. And then, I had a lot going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And now I'm on my ass too. You know what I'm saying? So, Pop's like, just come get back on your money or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I'm trying to do my little, 1, 2 or whatever. Well, I'm lying because the first day I remember, so I called my mama. But after that, I called my mama or whatever when I get out of jail. And I'm tripping because I'm like, they calling my phone. So she's like, no, just chill. Don't. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to call my people from Bay City and we going to woo. So
Come on,
like,
man.
Nope. She hung up on me. I feel like she called down there because wouldn't nobody answer the phone.
Yes, you already knew it.
But one did.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil D, your whole ass. The only time he would answer the phone, but yeah, so I'm like venting to him or whatever, telling him what's going on and shit. So he's like, fuck it, come get me.
Yeah.
I will. So, but I'm really like, I'm serious. I'm fucked up. Like,
yeah.
So, after that, my people hitting me up trying to get me to, so I'm like, all right, I'm fucking with my kids and shit or whatever. I got a restraining order though. So I really ain't supposed to be around my baby mama and shit.
Yeah.
But I was. I remember I was in a car one day and I'm in a grocery store. They see her car, but they think it's her. But it's me. So I remember like looking like, damn, that's the hoes out there. So boom. I end up like going back around the store, come back out. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go out there.
Right.
So boom, I go out there. When they see it's me, they're like, oh shit, it's him, not her. So I'm like, yeah, bitch. Woo, yeah, it's me. So we start getting into it. Police got called, all that shit. So after that, it was a lot of picking going on, a lot of picking and shit. And I just remember like kind of losing it a little bit, like, because my people like, fuck that. I'm like, Pops, I don't mean to waste your money, but they got me fucked up. They picking, I'm fucking my baby mama, this and that, and that, woo, woo.
Right.
And I don't know. I just know me and my baby mama, my kids were asleep. And at like 3, 4, maybe 5 in the morning, I'm like my phone going off. Boom, says my mama. I don't think I answered that one. Then boom, it's my daddy. So when I finally answered the phone, boy, I know you ain't do what I think you did.
Come on, man.
So I'm like, what? Like, what y'all? Boy, I know you ain't. Woo. Them people housing. They say them people housing got shot up. Woo. So I'm like, hell, like I'm asleep with my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the streets dirty. Like,
absolutely.
You'll burn me. You'll burn them. You'll burn them.
Yes,
that shit could have came from me. I don't know.
You already know.
I don't know. It shit could have came from anywhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, I was trying to get my money back right. I don't know.
Come on, man.
So that shit had happened. So I remember like now I'm getting a call from like a detective, like wanting me to come in for questioning for the shooting or whatever. But I'm like, what? I ain't did shit. I was, and he like, well, this was going on. This is, the money, this and this and that. So, just come in or whatever. So,
yeah.
And I always call my go-to, my old man.
Come on, man. Yeah.
This is what's going on.
Shout out to Pops, man.
I'm like, Pops, this is what's going on. Woo, woo. He say, boy, you better have your shit together.
Yeah.
He said, you go in there, fuck around, never come out.
Real
I'm like, but I ain't did nothing. He like, well, go up there. You ain't, you ain't got no worry about it. So, boom, I end up going up there or whatever, telling them like where I was at and all that shit or whatever. So, they said they was going to check that out or whatever. But, I mean, I guess they checked it out because I was good. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So I remember, so after that, I guess they feel like, I had did that. So I guess it was like, he got us fucked up, so I remember getting a call from my baby mama, one of my baby mamas or whatever. And she was like, Brandon, she's like, I need to talk to you, whatever. So I'm like, well, what's up? What's going on or whatever. So she like, they came to my house or whatever. So I'm like, for real? So she like, yeah. I'm like, what happened? So she like, I'm gonna open the door. She like, I'm talking to him through the door or whatever. And she like, when I'm talking to him, she like, the nigga bust in my house.
Come on, man.
Push my door open and bust in my house.
Come on.
And nigga, I'm shaking now. Nigga, I get mad.
Come on,
so
man.
I'm like, what you mean? Like, she like, he bust in my house. Like searching my house. Went in the kids' room. He like pulling the cover off the kids and shit. Like you hiding from them. Ooh, bro,
it's wartime now.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So. Well, in the midst of that, my other baby mama called me. Brandon, they done been out here to my mama. They left a note on your car. So I'm like, they left a note on my car. I'm like, for real?
Come on, man.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna call my baby mama. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be over there, with some woo. So she's like, no, don't bring that shit over here. Don't come up here with all that. I'm got kids and woo. Yeah. I'm like, well, you should have called the police.
Yeah, real time.
I ain't the law. You know, so I don't know. All I know, I was in the country and I wake up to my phone going off, getting some pictures sent to my phone of a car blowed up, set on fire or whatever the fuck. I don't know, cause I don't know. And I remember laughing, but so the message was like, "You motherfuckers gonna pay. I know y'all did this. I know y'all did this. Y'all done blew up my mama's car. I know y'all." I don't know. But I was way the fuck.
Come on, man. Yeah.
What Webby say? Smoking purple all that morning.
Come on, man. Yeah, real
Shit,
talk.
I was way around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. But end up seeing the pictures of the car being caught on fire. Shit. So now the newspaper come out trying to tie the shooting with the car being blowed up or whatever. And niggas blaming me.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't get no money and it's hot over here. And, man, I don't know. They fucked over a lot of people, I heard.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, so
it could be anything out there.
And like he told me before, Wood, you ain't about that. I ain't about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't about that.
Come on, man.
You know, he know he said it. You ain't yeah. So me and him, it's a crazy story, bro. Like, it's crazy. So we end up meeting up and fighting or whatever. So how the fight ended up taking place, I get a call from the school and I go check on my daughter. Well, when I get to the school, my daughter gone. So I'm like, let me stop by her house to see if she made it home or whatever. So when I pull up to her mama's house and I come out, it's a nigga in the parking lot, like jump out his car when I'm walking back out or whatever.
Yeah.
So he like, what's up, nigga? So I'm like, shit, what's up? And he like, nah, nigga, what's up? So I'm like, shit, what's up? But I'm not knowing that the nigga got a tire plugger, like ice pick tire plugger.
Come on,
or whatever.
man.
So I'm like, what's up? So boom, he like pressing me. So I'm like, oh shit. When I finally said, I'm like, oh shit. So he like, yeah, nigga, come out your pockets. So I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
come on, man.
He like, nah, nigga, you be getting it, I'm like, bro, I don't got nothing. I'm like, I just got hit, bro, like 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't got nothing. So he like, nah, nigga. But he getting aggressive with me.
Right. Yeah.
So he walked me, the nigga walked me to a truck, to the front of the truck. I'm backed up against a truck. So when I'm backed up against a truck, he stand to the side, but he like grabbed me by my waist.
Right.
And he got the pick, like he want to stick, you know what I'm saying? Like he want to stick me.
Right.
So I remember when he grabbed me by my waist, I'm like, nigga, hold on. So when he grabbed me again, I'm like, hold on. And I remember telling myself, like, B, you either finna run or you gotta grab him.
Come on, man.
And when he grabbed me again, I went under, I grabbed him. And all I know, we were spinning. And we hit the ground and I was on top of him.
Come on, man.
And so when I fell on top of him, you can hear like the ice pick, like ting 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 ting. So I remember like straddling him or whatever, and it was this couple. I think it's Jeremy Rogers, Ashley Edwards, and her baby daddy, the white boy. So they walked up or whatever, and they're like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And I remember telling him like, "Hey, give me that pick right there. Give me that pick right there." So he was like, "Hell no, hell no." Yeah. So he grabbed it and put it in his back pocket.
Come on, man.
And so when he put it in his back pocket, I remember at that same time the nigga grandma was pulling up. And when she jumped out the car, she was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I remember telling her like, "Go get his daddy. Go get his daddy." And she was like, "His daddy not here. He not here." I was like, "Well, go get somebody."
Real tough.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he just tried to rob me, and he was gonna stab me. And it's like she looked at him like I'm going in the house. Now at this time, they done burnt out. The grandma done burnt out, but Ashley done already burnt out. So this time I think they going to get my baby mama. I think that's what they want to go do.
Yeah.
So it's me and him outside now. So now, like, I'm on top of him and I'm whooping him with him. I'm getting the best of him. And by this time, I remember, like, they hitting the corner, like, Brandon, get off of him, you tripping, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, what nigga ain't gonna turn up a little bit when
Yeah,
they,
real talk, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
No,
Man,
so
no bullshit.
I remember it ended up, you know, going a little further or whatever. And her brother was like, think about your kids, you tripping, ooh, whatever. So I ended up getting off of him. But by this time, somebody had to win and got my partner, G Bill.
Shout out to G Bill, man.
Yeah. So that nigga fool.
Come on, man.
So I remember he come running around the corner like, what's up? What's up? Where you at? Woo.
Yeah, yeah.
By this time now, he was on go. That nigga was on go.
Yeah.
So by this time now I'm in the car, but I'm driving off. And I remember like I had like a bunch of blood on me or whatever. So I'm trying to think. And I remember telling myself like, man, I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I just needed to get in the shower. So I remember going back to Bill shit. Like, let me use your shower or whatever. So he like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking a shower or whatever. And while I'm in the shower, he busts in that hoe. Boom, boom. He like, nigga, get out the shower. Get out the shower right now. So I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? He like, nigga, get out the shower. He like, Randy and Sonny outside. He like, get you over here. What I had, at that time, I had a restraining order. Where I wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, 500 feet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck. Boom. So when I jump out, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get dressed, my phone ringing. So when I answer my phone, it's Poo Poo. YP Poo Poo.
Rest in peace to Poo Poo, man. Real talk.
It's Poo Poo. So the nigga who had just tried to hit me with the ice pick, the little poker thing, him and Poo Poo was cousins. So he called Poo Poo, but I fucked with Poo Poo like tough at that time. Right. And he called him. So I answered the phone, I'm like, hello. He like, what? So I'm like, what's up, nigga? So he like, man, say. And at this time, like, I know what he calling for. Yeah. So he like, look. He like, my relative called me and told me what happened. He like, he want to look at you again. I'm like, bro, he can't fight. Like, his eye fucked up. He can't fight. He's like, I know. He's like, I'm looking at it. He's like, and I told him that. He said, well, he want to get his paper. So he said, look, you know, we can come on over here. Y'all get it on and whatever. Yeah. So I say, bro, let me ask you a question real quick. I say, hey, is there a lot of people outside? Yeah, come on, man. And he was like, shit. He like, well, he probably like it's like 6 or 7 people or something like that. He say, but down the way? He said, it's a bunch of people down the way. Yeah. I'm like how many people? And I think he said like 10, 15. I don't know. He like, but it's a bunch of people down the way. I say, look, bro. I say, that's old buddy and them that got me for that bread, bro. I say, my nigga, they pulling up, want to fight. Real time. I say, your relative just tried to get me. And now he caught you calling me want to fight. I say, bro, I ain't got to keep fighting all these people, bro. And they taking from me and want to rob me and shit, my nigga. No. I say, GBF, give me a gun. Allegedly, nah, fuck that. I say, give me a gun. Give me a gun. Oh, my mom. Bill, he'll tell you. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. I say, give me a gun. He say, nah, Wood, they registered in my name. I say, fuck it, report it stolen. Yeah. I say, report it stolen. Yeah. I say, my nigga, I ain't got to fight all these niggas, but I'm going to come out this house slanging iron, nigga. I say, bro, give me a gun. Yeah. So by this time, like, I can hear outside Tootie arguing with him. And, bro, they in the parking lot, we upstairs, and, like, you can hear them. Yeah. Them arguing with them. So I'm still trying to get a gun. So, boom, then now Tootie like flying up the stairs. Bro, he trying to get up there so hard, he tripping fall coming through the door. Come on, man. He like, Wood, fuck that. Come whoop this nigga. They out there bumping, come whoop this nigga. I'm like, bro, I'm coming out there. Give me a gun. I'm going out there. He like, nah, fuck that. You from Freeport. Go whoop this nigga. They stole from you. I said, give me a belt. Yeah, come on, man. So, boom. Get a belt, you know what I'm saying? So when we running downstairs or whatever, so we kind of like looking through the crowd as we coming. So when I spot the nigga, whatever, he take off his glasses. When we meet up, we fight, we wrestle, tussle, hit the ground and shit. And so what was crazy is while we on the ground, like he kind of talking, you know, while we tussling this shit. So he's like, let me go. Like I'll get my wife and we're gonna leave. So I'm like, nah, y'all got me. Fuck that. We already in the midst of
Yeah, real
and
talk.
he didn't know. So he had just got off Clemens unit. He had did his time on Clemens. Well, my relative was on Clemens at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I remember, and I ain't gonna name drop because it was some, you know what I'm saying? It was some shit going on allegedly.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, so I ended up getting a call like, hey, call this female. You know, she gonna, well, whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, he was in there with a nigga that was locked up, with a nigga that hit me. So when he hit me, he stayed in contact with him and he told him about the lick. But now my people locked up with the nigga that you told about the lick. So now when I'm fucking with my people and I tell them like, hey, man, ask a nigga if they know a nigga named such and such and such and such, you know what I'm saying, such and such or whatever. So the nigga was like, yeah.
Come on, man.
That's like my pops.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, man, that nigga had hit me or whatever for some money or whatever. He was like, nigga, he had just told me he hit a little nigga for a bunch of money. I was like, he hit me or whatever.
Yeah, real talk.
So the nigga was like, well, fuck it. If you taking care of us and we trying and he ain't, then I put you on him or whatever. So, but while we tussling or whatever, back to the fight, while we tussling, the nigga, I end up telling him like, you got me, you told. He like, no, I didn't. I'm like, nigga, you told A-Ro. Whatever the nigga name was. I think it was A-Ro or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, you told A-Ro or whatever. And but when I said the name, boom. He knew he gave it up.
Real talk. Yeah.
So
come on, man.
And when he gave it up or whatever, it fucked him up. So from there, boom, the fight ended up getting broke up. Once the fight ended up getting broke up, my mama telling me like, you need to go to the police. Go to the police. I'm like, nah, I ain't going to the police. I ain't going to. I'm like, we good. We just had a fight, you know, we straight or whatever. And she like, nah, go to the police. So I sat on it for like till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And some did still like tell me like, man, go to the laws. So I end up going to the laws or whatever. And when I make it to the laws, I tell the law like, hey, I'm here. I got into a fight earlier. Woo, woo. So the law was like, okay, well, he like, well, you might come back in the morning or whatever. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but you know, he like, well, I'm gonna be honest. He like, come back in the morning. He like, you might have a warrant. I don't know.
Real talk.
So I'm like, well, fuck it. If I have a warrant, then fuck it. It is what it is. I like, but I'll be back in the morning. So when I said that, the nigga was like, you know what? He was like, come back here. He like, and I'm gonna take your statement. So I'm like, all right, bet. Well, just so happened, he was doing my paperwork.
Come on, man.
Finna send it off for me to have a warrant.
Right.
For that fight.
Right.
And so he like, man, I ain't gonna lie. He like, I was just back here doing this paperwork. He like, and I was gonna send it off. He like, you was gonna have a warrant. You know what I'm saying? He like, but it was just too, something about that was too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, well, what happened? So I ended up telling him like, what happened? Like they came where I was at. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to. I was like, fuck it. I went out there and, you know, I fought the nigga or whatever. So he was like, it was mutual? So I'm like, yeah. That's how I learned about the mutual combat shit.
Real talk.
You know, so I'm like, yeah, it was mutual or whatever. And he like, it was mutual. I'm like, yeah. So he like, well, you know, it's a law. If 2 people agree to a mutual combat or a fight, then, and nigga.
Absolutely.
That's how I got off on that shit.
Come on, man.
That right
yeah,
there,
real talk.
I got off on that shit. So for y'all that don't know, now y'all know that, like, that shit for real.
That is a
that
law.
Shit real.
Yeah,
I got off on that shit because of that right there. We both was banged up and scarred up and they took, you know what I'm saying? So, man, ain't nothing ever happened with that shit. So, I remember, so like after that, I'm at the crib or whatever, my sister and her girlfriend come see me or whatever. But I'm still hot about this shit. You know, cause we still beefing every time we see each other or whatever, talking shit, you know. So I remember telling my sister like, they was gassing me up. You know, oh, we gotta whoop them out. We gonna whoop them out when we see them out. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, all right, bet. Just so happened, they rolled by. I said, there they go right there. My sister was.
Yeah.
But nah, sister told me she got to, but I think it was just too much because there was some serious shit that was going on at the time. You know, but her girlfriend was like, she, come on, I whoop it up. So I'm like, come on. So when we shoot, so I like flag them. Like, what's up? What's up? And we come through that bitch. When they pull up, You know what I'm saying? So when they pull up, you know, we kind of like talking shit or whatever, and I get hot because so like me, my sister, her girlfriend, and my baby mama ended up, and I had just caught the case
Yeah.
with my baby mama or whatever. So old girl ended up bringing it up like yeah, you put your hands on your baby mama, ooh. And I remember looking at my baby mama, and it was kind of like I guess kind of embarrassed, like damn, like, and she looked at me, and
Yeah, for sure.
it ran me hot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought I know I went to talking shit, bitch. And I headbutted her. Boom. so I don't know where it came from, but bro, that hoe ran me
come
high.
on, man.
So I headbutted her. Boom. I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, whoa, like, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a headbutted her, man.
on my mama. So
Yeah.
and I remember slipping up, like, cause they was bringing up all kind of shit that was happening or whatever. I remember slipping up, saying some shit or whatever. And I remember saying like, damn, I'm tripping. And my sister was like, Bub, she was like, calm down. She went to like rub. She was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not okay. These bitches got me fucked up. Ooh. But she was like, yeah, it's okay, like calm down. So by this time, like we making so much noise, the laws then pulled up.
Yeah.
And but my restraining order up now. So I could be wherever the fuck I want to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so boom, we pull up. The laws pull up. So they've been knowing what's been going on all this time. Because they getting called every time we somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? So there's a bunch of records going on.
And the streets talking.
Yeah, they talking. Yeah, they talking. So and I was like, man, come here, man. And I'm like, what's up? He like, bro, look. He like, all this can't be. You know what I'm saying? He like, we know what's going on with the bread. Like, he like, but we can't prove it.
Right.
He like, so just like we can't prove, he like, there's other shit that can't be proved.
Real talk.
So to me, it was like, oh, what you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But you know, I was just like, I got you. I feel, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, like with your kids and shit, like don't let them, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them get you out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gonna be the one in jail or in trouble or whatever. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, I got you or whatever. But it just, I don't know, but that's the story, kind of the story. You know, that's a long story. I could be talking about that story forever because there's so much shit that went on, bro. Like,
yeah, that is crazy.
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
with
So,
the events and how that shit all came, you know what I'm saying, back to back, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not for real.
And how all this shit was connected, you know what I'm saying?
Like a motherfucker.
That shit crazy.
Like a motherfucker.
You know, and a lot of that shit, you know, play a part when it comes down to the streets.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
You get the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Real talk.
You know, so.
Real talk. Man, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So with all that shit happening, you know, you in and out of jail. You know, you get robbed. You going through all this shit with the police. You got the hood wide up. You know what I'm saying?
Like J-Dog.
What made you say enough is enough?
Bro, I got tired of going to jail, bro. And like really like, you know, when every time I been, like, it's my mom and my, you know what I'm saying, my sister, whatever in Florida, that's taking care of me, making sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
You know, it ain't fair to them.
Right.
To keep going just because I know I got to support or just because I know they're going, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's why I was going, but.
Right, absolutely. I got
you. Like, and then on top of that, like my kids, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be one of them niggas, bro, like, that's 50, 60 years old in jail.
Yeah.
You know, I done seen them niggas in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or them niggas leaving, coming back, leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I done already been, you know, I've been in trouble since I was like 10, 11, 12. All the way up until this last time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's a long time to, like, be in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
and I'll never forget, bro, like, when I went to to the Scared Straight program, and we had made it to the little unit thing or whatever. And I remember like before we left, one of the dudes was like telling us like 90% of y'all gonna end up back here,
Real time.
and y'all gonna be on this side with us. He was like, this shit going in and out of some of y'all. He was like, but it's gonna take some of y'all to have to come to really see. Like, just hope it ain't for the rest of your life.
Real time.
And like, I never forgot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Being in and out of trouble, like I never, you know what I'm saying? And then it was said too, like for somebody to go to jail and come home, they were saying like the average is like 3 years before you get in trouble and be back.
Yeah.
Like they don't last like longer than 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Within those 3 years,
your ass
most likely
back.
coming back.
You going back. You know what I'm saying? And that always stuck with me too. So I would always try to beat that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like my second time where I was almost at like 7 years. And I had got in trouble again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all that shit started. And it's just the repeated, you know what I'm saying? Like the 48 Laws of Power say, if you do something 10 times, you done mastered it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, real time.
I don't want to master going, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Because some people have.
Bro,
some people have for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Like, I remember I was being in there and my relative, I was coming in. I just made it to, I was coming in and he was going home. And I remember making it to like population and shit or whatever. And like 6 months later, that nigga was coming back through that bitch.
Yeah,
they put that nigga in the dorm with me. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is like? That nigga, I came in, seen that nigga go home, and then see that nigga come right back in.
That shit crazy.
Like, bro, you tripping, bro. Like, and that, I ain't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, being home one day talking to my oldest daughter. And I remember her, like, telling me one day, like, make a promise that I'd never go back to jail.
Yeah.
But at that time, when I made that promise, I ended up breaking it out because I did go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I felt bad. I felt guilty about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of fucked with me, like.
And how did that make her feel? You ever talk to her about it?
I don't even think
breaking your promise.
I don't even think I really want to hear an answer because I pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
you already know what
I fucked up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was just that, and then like, when your kids get older, they understand, and then, you have kids that we didn't grow up with, like, daddy's been in and out of jail, ain't making the games, ain't making this, ain't making that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Bro, we played sports. We looked in them stands,
for sure,
looking for our people and shit. Like,
and me growing up, my daddy spent 15 years in prison. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm looking at my partners now, my teammates. They dad in the stands.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It did play a part, in my life. You know what I'm saying? With my father not being there.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
So, you want that, so.
Absolutely. I know you got another funny story, man, about, the I guess you and the other guy was playing, duck, duck, goose, I guess.
Oh, man. So, look. This is the same nigga that had got me for the bread or whatever.
Come on.
So, I'm fucking with my youngest child daughter, whatever, mom at this time. And I guess they was cool. They was cool or whatever. So, I remember going to the gym to work out. Or something. I think I was at the gym or something. I came back and boom. At this time, it had been like 6 years.
Come on, man.
Since I had seen this nigga. And so I walk in the house or whatever, and it's when you can walk in, it's the hallway. So when I hit the hallway, I'm looking, but I'm tripping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so as I start walking, I'm like, I know this not this nigga.
Yeah.
And then when he lock in on me, he like, oh shit. He like, I know this not, like, damn. We both like, damn.
Yeah.
And so when I walk in, I see the kids in the room. So when I walk in the room, it was a Heineken bottle right there. And I'm like, what's up, nigga? He tried to shake my hand. I'm like, nah, nigga, ain't none of that. Like, nigga, you know what it is? Well, he grabbed that bottle. And so I remember she was like, oh shit. She was like, oh, y'all finna fight? Or y'all finna fight? So I remember I'm like, nigga, come outside. I like, we ain't gonna tear the house up. I like, come outside. And he was like, hell no. He like, man, I ain't fucking with this nigga. He like, whoa, bro, you tripping? Like, I like, nah, nigga, like, you know what then,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely.
I like, nigga, it's been 6 years since I seen you. Like, and I got you right here. I'm like, we not gonna, the kids and shit, like, let's just go outside. And I remember when we walked outside, I gave that bitch too much cushion.
Come on, man.
And that nigga shot off running. I'm like, fuck. So boom, I'm chasing him or whatever. So he trying to get to the driver's side.
Yeah.
But when he ran around like on the passenger side and thought I was gonna follow him.
Yeah.
But when he did that, I stayed like in the front of the car, like
you playing chess.
So now
yeah. Come on, man.
But he trying to get to that driver's side and lock the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm riding that driver's side.
Yeah.
So when he ended up telling me like, man, Wood, bro, like, I got a lick in Dallas. I'm hit the lick and I'll break you off. I'll give you money. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, you know, so much time that had went by.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I'm like, bro, it's like, I done seen the money, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I'm like, you owe this, bro. Like, let's just get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got no guns. We ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, whatever they trying to say, whatever, I don't know, but we ain't got none of that. Like, let's just, you know, let's fight it out or whatever.
Yeah.
He like, bro, I'm not fucking with you, bro. He like, no. He like, bro, let me leave. Like, I'm gonna get the bread.
He tried.
and it fucked with me because like at that time, like, you know, my mama, like, I talked to my mama and my mama close.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of times that story would come up. She's just like, Brandon, just let it go. Like, you know, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so by this time, I think I was like on my way back to jail my third time. And that was right before I went, like when I seen him. You know what I'm saying? So I got all this shit going on and I really know I'm not gonna go back to jail or whatever. So and he ain't gonna let me, cause we steady like Baby D and Day Day.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? We steady, so I ended up just telling him like, bro, like 5 years ago, bro, I'd have did something to you, bro. Like, I was like, bro, just leave.
Yeah.
He said, I walked off. He jumped in his car and he burnt down.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never.
Real time.
So, but yeah, that was. I seen him, bro. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I seen that nigga. I was coming out of a Tractor Supply one day. This was before that. I was coming out of a Tractor Supply, and I'm getting some dog food, and just so happened I left my wallet or something in the car. So I'm going to the car. When I'm going to the car, I see this nigga jump out the car with a white boy, and I remember looking like, and I'm like, I couldn't even say nothing. I was just pointing, and he was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So by this time, he made it in the Tractor Supply. So now I'm looking for some shoes in the car. So boom, I don't got no shoes. I mean, I got like slides on or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna go back in there. We finna tear the stove up. So when I go back in the stove, I'm looking. I spot the nigga. So boom, I like run towards him. But like when I spot him, he's waving his cell phone in the air.
Come on, man.
Like I'm on a phone with lost.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, Lake Jackson PD, it's Weird Tractor Supply in Lake Jackson. I got like 2 or 3 minutes to get it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember, bro, I'm chasing this nigga through Tractor Supply. We running through aisles. And the Tractor Supply people finally come like, hey, you can't be doing that. You can't. And I was telling them like, bro, because at this time I had a bunch of dogs and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, y'all see me in here every other day and I don't bother nobody. Like, y'all don't know what's going, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay out of my business. Like,
yeah, come on, man.
Like, nah, you can't be woo. So he steady waving the phone like, yeah, like them laws.
Yeah.
And I remember I had just signed for some probation. So when I finna go to jail, I ended up getting some probation or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, let me get up out of here. So boom, I jump in the car. When I jump in the car, you can pull out by Sonic and shit. Soon as I'm pulling out by Sonic, leaving Tractor Supply, them hoes pulling in.
Yeah, come on, man.
Shit, I made that level, went on to Brazoria.
Come on, man.
That shit was crazy, bro. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, Yeah, that is.
But it was
crazy.
a learning experience. Like,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, it just opened my eyes to like a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that. And like my old man told me, like, Brandon, that was an expensive ass lesson. But
Come
he was
on,
like,
man.
it's a lesson that you pay for that you would never forget.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, always take the good and turn it positive. Like, he like, it hurt. He like, but now you know you won't make them same moves no more.
Real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying? And when he said them same moves, it just made me think about that chess move, stay 2-3 moves ahead.
Yeah, you ain't
You
lying.
know what I'm saying? So
Damn right.
yeah, so that's just how it got me, you know.
Real
Street
talk.
shit.
Yeah.
Street shit.
So we gonna flip the script.
Man.
Your brother,
Yeah, my nigga.
when you found out he got shot and killed, how did that make you feel?
Well, I was fucked up. I was fucked up losing my nigga, man. Like, and it's crazy because I was driving trucks, but I was OTR. I was state to state and shit.
Yeah.
And I remember like I'm making it to my load to drop off, and got a call from my sister. So I'm like, I just answered, like, let me check in and get my shit together. Woo woo.
Right.
But she kept calling me. So I texted like I just made it to my load, like, let me check in. So she like, no, call me now. It's emergency, 911. So I'm like, I'm like, fuck it, like, let me see what's going on real quick. So I called. So I'm like, what's up? She like, Brandon, it's Brad. She like, so I'm like, what's wrong? So she like, he got shot. Like, he got shot. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, all right. So she like, I don't know. So she like, we trying to see now. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, I'm not thinking, bro, because, you know, my brother done been in so much shit. Like,
Real talk.
he done been stabbed, had his guts cut out, hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he done bounced back from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not thinking. I'm like,
The worst.
He'll be all right.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And but I'm still like want to know what's going on. So, you know, I'm calling like some siblings. I'm like, y'all, woo woo. So we all kind of sitting on the phone, kind of waiting or whatever. And my old man called me. So I'm like, y'all, this pops. I gotta click over. And my old man was like, he ain't making.
Yeah.
I like, whoa. So I remember like after that, clicking over, and I'm like, y'all, he ain't making. And they like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So I got off the phone with them, and I called my mama. And I'm like, Mama, I'm like, what you doing? Ooh, like, you know, I don't know how I ended up, but I ended up telling her like they killed my brother.
Yeah.
And she like, what? She like, who? And I'm like, Brad. But I like the way you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, so my mama started tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I remember like her doctor ended up grabbing the phone, like, what's going on? What's going on? Woo, woo. And so I'm telling her, you know, I'm like, you know, family, like this rule. So she like, you know, your mom already going through, like, you know, y'all can't be telling her news like this. She like, you know, somebody need to come pick her up. She don't need to be driving like this. But I'm like, I drive trucks. I'm
Yeah.
in a whole nother state. I can't
Come
even
on.
get to her. Like,
Yeah, real time.
so she like, well, they don't need to be telling y'all news, like, you know, what y'all driving this and this and that, like, you know, don't woo woo. So she like, pull over, you know, whatever. And I'm like, I am, you know, whatever. And you know, so I get on the phone or whatever. You know, so we just all kind of calling each other, trying to see, you know what I'm saying? Shit. So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But now, like, I'm waiting to get back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like at this time, like, bro, I done came like real far.
Yeah.
Into like trying to do right, like. But for my brother, like I go, you know what I'm saying? Like I you know, and it's kind of crazy too. Like I guess being going over the road, because now I can't rush to get back home. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so far out, then I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of, almost like that was kind of at the right time too, because it gave me some time to process it while I was driving, trying to get back home.
The shit could have been different, you know.
Versus me being there the first day.
Absolutely.
You know, because some shit had transpired right after that. And, you know, they seen some nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm like, why ain't nothing shake? Like, you know, so. And I remember I was supposed to come home on a certain day. But I ended up coming home early because I was talking to somebody about getting active, about my brother or whatever.
Yeah.
And I popped up early. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't tell nobody. So I popped up early and I called like, hey, like, you ready? Like I'm home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm home early. Don't nobody know.
Yeah.
I'm like, park my truck. I like, come get me. I like, and I'm gonna hang out the window. I just need you to drive.
Come on, man.
And at that point, I think it was, it had got real. You know what I'm saying? Like it was serious. Like,
Yeah,
no, this
absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
So then it was like, well, fuck, like let me get my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get my mind right and just, I need you to tell me what to do and whoop, whoop. And then it was just like, well, no, let's just sit on it and plan it better. And man, to me, like that ain't like plans don't work.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You just sometimes you just gotta get out there right then. So I wasn't feeling the plan and shit, but I just kind of knew maybe it is. Sometimes that shit. You be angry, so you will talk about it, but sometimes that shit be too much for some people.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some call it on Boys in the Hood? Doe.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Yeah. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but so and then that's just but like I told my brother, bro, like, cause he had some shit going on right before, and I believe this, bro. You live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, my little brother had just shot somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like before that, the nigga was chasing him, and he, that's another story. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember talking to him about it and being like, we talked about karma and all kind of other shit. He was going through a lot of shit or whatever. But and I just always would tell him like karma, bro. But that was a rush. That type of shit was a rush to him. You know what I'm saying? So, but it caught up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That was some bullshit too.
Yeah,
that was some bullshit, some petty shit.
Yeah. So, with his passing, and y'all being as close as y'all was, I know it ain't easy, but how do you learn to live with it, even though it's fresh? How have?
I mean, bro, you only get one. You only get one life. When it's gone, you just gotta roll with it. And it ain't easy. It don't get easy. Like I be having my moments. My days and shit. Cause like right before that, me and my brother, I caught myself being mad at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 30 days before he died. So I wasn't talking to him. And I remember being on a truck or whatever. He had called me like, and I wouldn't answer. But he knew I was fucked up with him.
Yeah.
He had called me. I went out here text. Damn, bitch. You still mad? You ain't finna get out your feelings, hoe.
Yeah.
Get out your man, boy, fuck you.
Yeah, come on,
Get
man.
out my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me being like, I'll talk to him when, you know what I'm saying? And that day never came. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's probably like one of the things I probably, regret. Like, because me and my nigga talk every day, all day, about everything. Money, women, kids. And to be honest with you, bro, like, my daughter that I got that's living with me, like, I went through a lot. I would always go through a lot with her mama.
Yeah.
Baby mama. That shit was serious, and like he would always talk to me like, man, bro, get your baby, bro. Like, he'd be like, bro, at least you would be able to say you raised one of your kids.
Absolutely. For sure.
He was like, he would always tell me that. Like, always tell me that. That's why, like, when it went as this going on right now, I'm like, damn, I wish my nigga was here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But he would always tell me to get her, like, man, bro, get your baby, bro. Like, nigga, you gonna be all right? You like, nigga, raise your daughter. Like, your baby mama's give you hell, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fuck that bitch. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this whole man. This whole like, come on, man, but your daughter. Like, he would always keep me level. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, and That's what I miss. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So,
Absolutely.
that's what I miss.
Yeah, for sure. So now, being you done went through all that shit in your life, and you've turned your life completely around. And like I said, I commend you for that. I'm proud of you,
Man,
man to man. You know, father to father. I love the fact that your mind frame is a whole lot different.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I think about shit now. You know, I try to let it, you know.
Right.
You know,
right, absolutely. And I'm glad you're free.
Me too.
I'm glad you're still alive.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know,
I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's better on this side. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah. Straight up. You know, it's better on this side.
Facts.
And you know, I want to know what is the future like for Hollywood,
bro. I'm just letting it run its course. You know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying it. You know,
enjoying the moment.
I ain't in the streets no more like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. I'm focused. You know, I work. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, so however God landed, is how I got it. You know what I'm saying?
And I can respect that. I can respect that.
So,
and that's an honest answer. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that.
I know times I used to want to do this, but ended up over here. Like,
right.
So I just kind of let it fall in place. Don't force nothing.
Let everything
rock
flow.
out.
Yeah. So would you say that you are in a happy place? Is this the happiest you've been in a long time?
Yeah.
Like, is it peaceful, stressful at times? Is it, you know, right now in your life where you stand?
Get a little like stressful, but like not the like. I don't have the kind of stress of having to watch my back.
Real
worry
time.
about if the law's gonna come kick my dough in.
Real time.
Worried about if I'm gonna be getting robbed or niggas gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
real time.
You know, so I done been, you know what I'm saying, in them situations, bro. Like, and I don't have to really worry about that shit no more. Like, you know, so I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah,
you know, it's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit I don't gotta worry about no more that I used to have to kind of. Yeah, that would get me in a wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
ain't nothing like that peace, man.
No. And once I kind of learned it and got a little piece of that, yo, it's
Come
cool.
on, man.
Yeah. You get it still, you know, but it's life. Life be lifing, but it's good, though. It's the good side of it.
Yes,
you know
that's a word.
Yeah, I'd rather stress out here than stress in jail.
Come on, man. Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
I'm done with that shit.
Already. And there you have it, man.
Yeah.
For my motherfucking nigga. Hollywood, man. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you want to say before we sign off, man?
Man, I just want to give a shout out to all my kids.
Yeah. You're real.
Hey, I love y'all. They know, bro. I step on something behind my babies, even though my baby mamas be.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Hey, boy, you know, my parents, Brady, Shannon, you know, so just my family, whatever.
Real talk, man.
Talking. Hey, baby mamas. Hey, for real.
This guy, man.
For real. Please drop that back child support. Bro, like. Hey.
Come on, man. They got you with the back child support, man.
Man, look. My life has been hell.
No, man.
Hey, but look. Y'all. I ain't even got to talk about it.
Come on, man. Yeah.
But nah, you know, but yeah, it's all love, though.
Yeah, man, drop that back child support, man.
Please.
Yeah, we in here, man. And we eyes.
Bye.
Motherfucker, that's where I